What is up, guys? PokeRob here with episode 7 of the Pokemon Red Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we defeated Misty, got a Nidoking, killed a Nidoking, and now we are up, and away here with episode 7, where we're going to take on the SS and at least the first floor, probably the whole SS, and we'll see how much we are feeling this today. Gonna get out of the way of that guy. And here we go. So we're going to flash this guy. I'm ready to go on the SSN. So before we get started, quick team recap. First up, we're going to try to dig out of the boat. Then we're going to go to Stan, the Rhydon level 18 with the moves Stomp, One Attack, Dig, and Fury Attack. Then we got Greg, my starter with the Moltres, level 19, Peck, Fire Spin, and Swift. We got Frank, the Lapras with Water Gun, Bubble Beam, Blizzard, and Sing. And finally, we got Sir Spooks, the Gengar, with Lick, Confuse Ray, and Nightshade. So my goal is to finish the SSN in this video, and then maybe have an encounter at some point as well. We'll just kind of see how we're doing, but first things first, we're going to battle these guys. Well, this guy's Pokemon from the sea, I guess, so be prepared for some Horsies and some Goldines. He's got a Tangela, which is less from the sea than I would argue most would assume. So we're going to go right into Greg. He's going to bind Greg, and we're going to sit here while he binds Greg. And this is why I use moves like Fire Spin against Arbok and Tangelas, because they're extremely annoying with how they do things. And of course we miss. That checks out. But no, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Have a couple days to myself, which means that I can probably knock out some recordings. I'm still pretty early with my recordings. Like today, the NBA draft happened. So if you're a basketball fan, go ahead and leave your favorite team down in the comments below. Not the official question of the day, just a question of the day. An Eevee, Stan can handle an Eevee. That's not going to do anything. Eevee looks so strange in this game. It's like he has like a weird beard going on. He's got alien eyes. I'm not a huge fan of Eevee Sprite in this game, but Stan gonna get some experience. Kabuto. Might as well go out to Frank in that one. Alright, so Frank's gonna use Bubble Beam. That should do a decent amount. Almost kills. And one more Bubble Beam should do it. That is a dead Kabuto. And a strong start to the SSAM. He let that one get away. Yeah, he did. I'm walking the plank if I lose, so high stakes here. Don't really want to lose, but so we'll see how it goes. We got an Ekans, level 20. Stan should be able to take this thing down without much trouble. Dig a hole through the bottom of the ship, which I guess doesn't cause the ship to sink, but we're going to go ahead and kill that, and Stan doesn't do anything. And he was beaten by a kid, yeah, but we saved ourselves from having to walk the plank, so I'm pretty stoked about that development. Pokeball there, but new sailors have Pokemon too, so there you go. He's got an Execute right off the bat. I'm going to guess he's going to barrage us, as most Executes tend to do. We're going to stop him, which you'd think would kill the eggs because, you know, you just stomped on the eggs, and they flinch a couple times because they are broken, and we are able to knock them out. Diglett going to go in now, go on to Frank. Frank should be able to take this down without a lot of issue, despite the growl. Bubble Beam should do a number on this little mole, and that's going to kill the Diglett. So Frank grows to level 20 now, and trying to learn Mist. No, I don't think we want to learn Mist. But the Sailor goes down, and apparently we're not bad, so that's neat. Found TM 44, which is rest, maybe? Yeah, rest. I can go for a rest. I'm pretty tired. We can teach it to anybody. Greg, I think, only has 3 moves. We might as well teach it to Greg, just to free up the bag space, because I'm going to assume that the bag's going to be an issue. Eventually, Gen 1 bag space is the most annoying thing. You know, we'll battle this guy first. He likes feisty kids like me, so I don't really like how he phrased that, but we'll see what happens. Going to go up to a Shelter. I think Stan should be able to fend off the Shelter. Does almost half. That withdraw is going to probably make it another 2 hits before we're done with the Shelter. Down goes Shelter. Slowbro. So I don't really have anything for a Slowbro. I could probably actually go on to Greg and just slowly fire spin this thing to death. Perfect, he missed. But no, Zion Williamson goes number 1 overall, and a move that surprised literally no one. I'm an Orlando Magic fan, hashtag pure magic, and we took, it was a weird name. His name was like Chumu Udiki or something like that. But the funny thing was, so the guy's out of Auburn that we took. Excuse me. But the funny thing was, the Magic posted a graphic that was like, congrats on, or with his 16th pick, the Magic take Odiki. And the picture they picked was of a different guy on Auburn. So they took that down almost immediately, which I thought was really funny because like this guy's dream to get drafted by an NBA team, and the NBA team thinks that they drafted somebody else, which I think is hilarious. But we're slowly taking down this Slowbro. It's weird that he had a Shelter. This guy, I think he's the guy who had the Shelter, because the Shelter is allegedly what latches on to Slowpoke's tail to make it evolve. That looks nothing like a Shelter, though. Looks more like a Cloyster, if at all, but it really doesn't look like anything. Luckily, the Slowbro is going to go down. Greg's going to grow to level 20. And the Sailor's going to throw out Ninetales, which Stan can take care of. Ninetales blowing a little bit of fire. Stan going to dig through the bottom of the boat again. And like that should make the boat sink, but like we're just not going to talk about it, I guess. Grows level 20. And Sailor goes down. And he lost it. Let's go. That's huge. That was a Master Ball, right? I just want to go ahead and make sure. Sorry, I'm trying not to be loud because my roommates are sleeping. Fuck yes, we just got a Master Ball. So that's going to come in handy, I'm going to guess. Okay, so that's basically a free legendary. We already have Moltres, but that's basically a free second legendary on this squad. So that's pretty awesome. And now we're just going to keep going through SSN with a Master Ball because we get another so we're going to have 2 Master Balls. And the legendaries are randomized to be other legendaries. So like a legendary, so like if let's say we go to where Moltres usually is, that will be randomized to either Moltres, Mew, Mewtwo. I did a lot. We're just going to go out to Sir Spooks actually. It'll be randomized to either Mewtwo, Mew, Articuno, Jinx, or not Jinx, I don't know why I said Jinx, Articuno, Moltres, or Zapdos. So one of the 5 legendaries it'll be randomized to automatically. So we basically just get we get 2 more free legendaries with this. Because I probably won't use the Master Ball on anything else. I can't really think of anything else I'd use the Master Ball on, except for a legendary. So Sailor goes down. Man, that was a scary We're gonna heal up Greg, because Greg took a beating in that one. But no, that's awesome. I'm actually very stoked about that Master Ball, because that is basically a get out of jail free card if you mess up. So if we lose Greg, I still feel pretty good about this, because we will still have, essentially we're going to get a free Greg. So this Pidgeotto is not going to stand any match to Stan, because, well, it'd be like trying to throw a little bit of wind at a boulder. It's not going to work out for you. Sends out Ghastly. We're going to go out to Greg, because Peck should be able to knock this thing out in a couple hits, or one hit with a critical hit, so that's pretty neat. And then a Nidorino. We can go back into Stan. Frank's not really getting much work, Sir Spooks isn't really getting much work, but that's okay. And no poison, that's good. So again, we dig through the bottom of the ship. There are going to be a lot of holes in the bottom of this ship as the Nidorino goes down and Stan grows to level 21. And apparently my spirit is the one that sank him, so Stan finally up to par with Sir Spooks. So now we're going to put Frank out in front, and we're about done with the bottom of the boat. And we found a full heal, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so bottom floor done. Moving on to main floor, where this old guy's going to battle me. He travels alone on his journey, and his Pokemon are his only friends, which is kind of sad. But also, like, when you look at him, he looks like he is decrepit as heck. So we're going to throw it out to Frank. Frank is going to Bubble Beam this Kadabra, and hopefully... Okay, that does not do very much. Frank's confused, which is good. Fights through it, gets off the Bubble Beam. Still confused, and I hurt myself in confusion. Disables my Blizzard, that's okay. Frank used Water Gun, which is perfect. That should knock out Kadabra, which it does. And then I'll send out Geodude. Again, that's perfect. And I guess that a Water Gun can just knock this thing out. And it does. So Geodude goes down, Gentleman gets defeated, and oh, he sounded so sad that his friends were gone. That was actually kind of precious. It's like, my friends. You killed my friends. And this guy's just mad. So we go from sad to mad because he's mad that I barged in at all. Holding the same briefcase and cane for Charizard. Frank should be able to take down a Charizard. This Ember shouldn't do a whole lot. It does not. And Bubble Beam should do a decent amount. It'll be a 2-hit KO. And down goes the Charizard. Alright, so here's my notification. It'll go away, don't worry. We got Magneton coming in. It's perfect for Stan. At least it should go away. Hopefully it goes away. It's going to be really annoying if that's on the screen for the rest of the time. So Stan goes down. Sonic Boom misses. Dig will kill the Magneton. And that is a finished off Gentleman. Alright, hold on one second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Got that notification off the screen. And so now Greg is the only one not level 21 yet. That will change soon, I'm guessing. What do you say? Clearly, do I look like a waiter? Like, I'm a 10-year-old kid. Why would I be the waiter of this ship? Like, all the waiters are clearly wearing those hats. You guys don't battle me. Like, this is a waiter, I'm guessing. Bonjour, she's the waiter. They look very, very different. So here we go, we got just another set of battles. He loves Pokemon, do I? I do. It is something that I love. Youngster wants to fight me with a Tentacruel. That's probably going to mess up Greg. I don't know if Tentacruel actually knows any water moves, and I think we'll be able to knock it out regardless. Acid's going to probably do a decent amount, though. Actually, not that much. See how much Swift from Moltres does with a crit. I'm going to go... Oh, it's going to grab me. That's annoying. As you know, I really hate the move ramp. So we're going to peck it. One more peck should do it. And that is a dead Tentacruel. Greg grows to level 21. And Youngster goes diggity down. And apparently I'm great, so that's neat. Found TM33, which actually might be something, because I don't know what TM33 is. Reflect. Okay, I don't really want Reflect, so we'll probably toss that eventually. She have collected these Pokemon from all around the world. So she wants to fight me. Gonna send out Clefable to take on my Greg. And now here comes the vortex of that. The attack continues, which is good news for me. And another Fire Spin should kill the Clefable pretty easily. Or one more, maybe. And that will... one more. One more, and then the Clefable's done. Next up is Primeape. Not going to change Pokemon because I can just knock it out with Peck. One more, and that will be a dead Primeape. 2, 3, hit 3 times, not enough to kill my Moltres. And down goes Primeape. And she went around the world for those. So, that's sad. Sad for her, but that's okay. Let's see, what do you do? She's on the tail. She market. Alright, I will not mess with you again. So we'll go into the kitchen. I think there's an item down here. Maybe not, though. Maybe in the trash? What do you do? She's the chef. And salmon and salad is the main course. Found a dire hit. I don't really want a dire hit. Only trash in there. Only trash in there. So we don't really need a dire hit. So we will go upstairs. We'll avoid that guy. I think there are 2 trainers out here who actually will battle you. And this guy is the first one. And yes, I'm seasick, which I'm not. He's got a Drowsy, level 17. Greg should be able to handle that pretty easily. And the Sable. Sable's my Peck, but that's okay, because I can just Swift it, and that is a dead Drowsy. About to send out Porygon. Greg can handle Porygon. Which, I always thought that Porygon was an electric type, because it's like the digital Pokemon, but nope, it's normal type, which is something I did not know, as Swift will knock out the Porygon. And Greg grows to level 22. Sailor goes down. Says he was careless. And we will move Greg from out of the front and Sir Spooks into the front. So here's the other guy who battles us. He wants to do a little jig, wants to dance out on the deck, even though the party's over. He's going to send out Psyduck. I'm going to send out Sir Spooks, who really, he hasn't been able to do a whole lot because I haven't really needed him to do a whole lot. But he's been kind of the silent killer on this team, which has been awesome. One more lick, that should do it. Down goes the duck, and that'll bring out Chansey, who I also don't think can do anything to me, but I can sure as heck make it scared of my Nightshade. Which unfortunately, this is like the worst Pokemon to use Nightshade against because Chansey has so much HP, it's ridiculous. So yeah, we're about 3 more kills away from getting rid of Chansey, but Sir Spooks might honestly grow a level in this battle alone because of the amount of experience that Chansey gives. Looks so happy too. Yep, right on cue, Sir Spooks grows to level 22, and Sailor goes down, and apparently I'm impressive. So I've got nothing but compliments on this boat. So this has been a good boat for my ego. As we continue on this ship, we'll move Sir Spooks out of the front, throw Stan back in the front. He has seen... Okay, so basically he just saw Snorlax. Okay, a couple battles here. About to check out what he fished up. He fished up a Charmeleon. I do not believe that. So Stan's going to dig a hole through the floor again and probably fall all the way down to the first floor. And down goes a Charmeleon. About to use a Seal, which he actually could fish up, but I don't think that Seal has any water moves. Just Headbutt, which is not going to do a whole lot to my rock. And finally a Tangela, who I'm also not real scared of. The move diversity in Gen 1, especially early on, is not really anything to be feared. It's really just a lot of normal type moves. And this Constrict will do 1 HP, and Stomp will kill the Tangela. Stan goes level 22, and the Fisherman goes down. And he's all out. One more trainer in this room competing against the young keeps them youthful, so. And he's got a Meowth, and that should be relatively easy for Frank. He's going to bite him. And that did a lot more than I expected it to. But Meowth should die to a Blizzard, I hope. Yep. And that will end the Gentleman. And he feels young again, so that was nice. No more room for items, so we're going to have to throw away something. I shouldn't throw away the antidote. Where are you? Teleport. Teleport, I guess, could be useful. TM16 is Payday. Stan can learn Payday, which I do not know. Bide. I don't see myself ever teaching anything Bide, so we're just going to toss Bide. And hopefully this is a good item. A Calcium. Okay, that's a lot of money. So I've got 4 more rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I think this is the one we just were in. Yep. 4 more rooms. No battle here. 3 more rooms. Okay, there's definitely a battle here. Do I like a strong or rare Pokemon? I'd say rare. Because you can train a rare Pokemon to be strong. Well, you have a Weedle, so your opinion is not really even relevant. I would say rare would be mine. Common question of the day now is going to be, do you prefer a strong or rare Pokemon? I prefer rare because, like I said, you can train a rare Pokemon to be strong, but you can't train a strong Pokemon to be rare. That's a fact. Fact of life. Facts of life with PokeRob. And we're going to battle this lass who never saw us at the party because we missed the party. And I'm pretty upset about that, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and Bubble Beam this giant snail. Okay, so after this battle, I'll probably go back and heal, and that should set me up for the rival battle. And then we'll end the episode once that is done. Well, once we get off the ship and get cut and all that, we'll end the episode. Again, just kind of a battle episode today. So if you were hoping for a bunch of new encounters, I do apologize, but this is just kind of this part of the game. This 25-minute stretch-ish. There's not really a whole lot of opportunity for new Pokemon, and the net goes down. So I'm going to take it easy, I'm going to go back and heal so we can face our rival, and then we'll end off the episode after that. But no. So common question of the day is going to be, do you prefer strong or rare Pokemon? But just kind of, if you guys are in the chat and you want a Pokemon named after you, obviously go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. But also just kind of tell me about yourselves. I'm always interested in knowing who watches these videos. I know that there aren't very many people who watch these videos right now. But I hope that changes eventually. Because I'd like to at least interact with you guys a little bit more. And I can't do that if you guys aren't watching, so... So, like I said in the comments down below, just kind of tell me who you are, what country you're from, or if you're in the US, what state are you from, and kind of what you do. So like I said, I'm a recent college graduate from Illinois, 24 years old, or 23 years old, from Illinois, went to school in Indiana, and now live in Ohio. So just kind of tell me kind of that, you know. Where'd you live? Where were you born? Do you still live there? If not, why? If so, cool. Cool. But no, we're almost done with the SSAM. And then we can face off against our rival, Gary, and maybe get a handy-dandy little HM that'll help us beat the game. But for now, we're just going to go back upstairs, go down this hallway. I think we're through like 5 or 6 doors. We're going to go in this one. This one did have the item in it. And super potion, so we just got those. So that was good timing. No item here. And no item or battle here. So this will be the last battle of the episode. And it'll be Gary. And he's now speaking French. So he's picked up a different language on top of 40 Pokemon. So that's pretty cool for him, I would say. And he looks just mad in this fight. First up is Machamp. Luckily, we do have a type that is basically immune to this. Because Sir Spooks is going to go out there, and he's just going to Nightshade this Machamp right in his froggy face. But no, tell me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Machamp and like that entire line just kind of look like... They look like frogs. Like they really do. But this frog just croaked, and Sir Spooks will grow to level 23. Next up is Doduo. Stan can take down a Doduo. And more importantly, this Doduo cannot take down Stan. One stomp will kill. A Jolteon can also be taken down by Stan, and we're going to dig another hole through this boat. This boat's going to bill us, and they're going to be like, why did you dig so many holes? It's just very irresponsible on a ship. And I would be like, listen, you don't mess with Greg or Stan or anybody, so they can do what they want. We're going to take down this dugong real quick. And that'll be that, you know? Roar Beam shouldn't do too much to Sir Spooks. As you can see, Nightshade does more. I'm looking forward to getting Psychic eventually on Sir Spooks. Or just any move that's not just Nightshade. But Nightshade does do the job here. And Gary goes down. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yeah, you should try that. You really should. It might help you. So Gary's going to get out. His hair's going to flop around. It's going to encourage us to see the seasick old man. And this guy feels hideous. We have the most magical fingers in the world. Rub, 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 rub. And now he feels good enough to steer a ship. He was literally throwing up like 13 seconds ago. But now he's good enough to drive a boat because we rubbed his back. So I don't really know how that works, but I'm not going to question it. And we're going to rub his back again because he just started feeling sick again, I guess, because we didn't have room in our bag. And he's going to give us the HM for cut. And now he feels better. So we're going to get off this boat before it leaves, so that way we can continue on with this game. But I think I'm also going to wrap up the video once we get back to the Pokemon Center. So it was a good video. We took down the SSA, and before I get off, I'm just going to make sure I do have HM01. Yep, got it. So it was a good video. We got through SSAN in its entirety, which is a good little roadblock in this game. I'm going to watch as the boat just kind of like slowly drives away. Very slowly drives away. Extremely slowly drives away. Very slowly drives away. Like, that's the slowest departure I've ever seen from anything. We just kind of watched it. Like, it was also very rude of this boat to wait for us to get off of it before it just leaves. Like, it's like, oh, yep, and there goes Eric, and now we can leave. Now we can leave because the Pokerop's gone. But that's okay, because we're going to become the Pokemon champion. And they're going to be passengers on a boat that in the anime sinks, so I really got the last laugh there. We're going to talk to Nurse Joy, heal up our Pokemon, and now we're good to end off the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment question of the day was, do you prefer a rare or strong Pokemon? And if you did enjoy this video and have been enjoying my videos, go ahead and give me a subscription. You'll be able to see when I post videos to my channel, which I'm trying to do every Tuesday, Thursday. I missed one episode, but that's okay. I'm relatively on schedule, so expect that every Tuesday and Thursday. Other than that, guys, I've been PokeRob here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, week, weekend, wherever you are. I will see you guys next time.